In today's video, we're going to be unboxing and looking at the specs of this, the beast, the Godzilla!
Redcat Kaiju unboxing coming up.
What's up guys, I'm Joe.
And I'm Amber, and we're the
TheRcKiwis. On our channel we do the bashing, crawling, speedruns, unboxings, reviews and much more.
So if you're new here, consider subscribing. That way you won't miss out on any of our future RC adventures.
There is going to be a lot of future RC adventures with this beast right here. Not only are we going to be doing an unboxing today and a first run tomorrow, but we're also going to be taking it out to the track to see if it can even perform on a track. We're also going to be doing a comparison to our Traxxas Max and of course, if you've been watching our videos, you know we like to push these things to the limit, doing durability tests at MX Club. So we're going to be taking it there later on, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out when we drop those videos.
Finally, we have a Redcat on our channel, the 1/8 scale, 4-wheel drive, ready to run monster truck.
And man, this thing looks like an absolute beast. And you know, hey, we ordered this thing way back in February or March, something like that. And it, you know, 1957, it took years to arrive. Shipping cost me about $3 million, but finally it's arrived. It has arrived. And hey, look, we've got to say a huge thank you to Alex for bringing it over here from Canada, and also a huge thank you to Alex's parents for letting them stick this truck in the garage. I heard it was taken up, you know, their triple garage, so thanks so much for letting it sit there for a few months. Anyway, look, let's get straight into this box, see what it comes with.
In the box comes the truck, the instruction manual with some basic tools, and the remote. You'll need to supply your own LiPo batteries, charger, and 4 AA batteries for the remote.
Man, this thing just looks epic, absolutely epic. I mean, first Redcat, first impression just by looking at the thing, I'm impressed. I mean, look at that body.
I know, it's really nice. Definitely one of my favorites in terms of looks. I love the body clips. Big thing for me is losing the clips. These are also easy to pull in and out. Also, it comes with working headlights, which helps me a lot because when we're at the track, I like being able to see my car.
And the same thing, it definitely helps with your orientation of the truck. Anyway, let's get this body off and take a look inside.
Well, this is a first for us, guys. It's got a wee shower cap on to keep all the dust and dirt out.
That's pretty cool because our trucks definitely get dirty, especially when we're out at those dirt tracks like MS Club. Well, let's start off with the electrics. So looking at the electrics, it comes with a Hobbywing 2100 kV motor, and accompanying that is a 150 amp ESC, both of which are waterproof and dustproof. The ESC also has high voltage and high temperature protection, and it is 3 to 6S capable. With the batteries, you can go ahead and get yourself 2 3S to run it at 6S, or you can just run 1 6S if you like, or you can go 2 2S to make 4S, or 1 single 4S. Anyway, let's chuck in our batteries and see what batteries fit in this battery tray.
The battery tray easily fits the 6,500 milliamp 4-cell LiPo battery.
It also fits 2 5,200 milliamp 3-cell LiPos to make a 6-cell setup. Now it only just fits the 5,200, 2 of them, so I wouldn't be going much larger than that. Yes, I know, one of our 3 cells are starting to puff up a bit. It might be time to throw it out.
It comes with a digital servo that's waterproof. It has internal steel gears and 25 kilos of torque. And
you're going to need that torque because these wheels are massive, man. I mean, take a look at the comparison between our Traxxas Max wheel and our Kaiju wheel. I mean, these two are pretty comparable. I know the Traxxas Max is the 1/10 scale and this is 1/8 scale, but I mean, looking at these side by side, they're pretty close in size. But I mean, the Traxxas Max, remember, that is a $549 truck, whereas this is $399, and I'll put a link in the description where you can pick one of these up. We'll talk a little bit more about these two RCs at the end, But let's talk about the drivetrain really quickly. It is steel geared, alright? So it's going to be very, very tough. And you're going to need those tough gears for when you're bashing this and doing a whole bunch of flips like we're going to be doing very soon. The quality of the plastic feels really good and really thick, really beefy to handle those big jumps. Also, the shocks. What do you reckon of the shocks, man?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
They have dialed in pretty nicely. I mean, you guys know that Traxxas Max, those shocks are dialed in like rubbish. I'm just going to say it. Those shocks, they're okay shocks. But I don't know what they were thinking putting 30 weight in the Max. Maybe they weren't thinking of guys doing silly big jumps like we do sometimes. But I mean, they went dialed in. These do feel dialed in a lot nicer. And we're going to just see how well they're dialed in when we go to the track. You can see on the arms, these protectors, they're going to help prevent big rocks and other debris from hitting the shocks, possibly breaking those plastic rod ends or the shock shaft. Another thing with the Kaiju is it comes with a really nice adjustable wheelie bar, which is really cool because I've seen videos of this on 4-cell and 6-cell of course, and this thing just wants to wheelie. It just wants to wheelie. And we're going to see that tomorrow when we take it for its first one, which I can't wait to do, by the way. Now let's take a look at the remote. This is the first, this is our first Redcat, so this is the first type of remote of this I've seen. It's an RCR2CE, whatever that is. It's got a whole bunch of features on there. It's got steering trim, throttle trim, steering dual rate, and then you've got your reverse throttle, reverse steering, and your bind button. So pretty straightforward radio. Be interesting to see if they're better than the Spectrum one that came in our Armored Typhoon. That was pretty average. Taking a look again at the Kaiju against the Traxxas Max here, you can see it's a very similar setup. The positioning of the battery tray, the motor, the ESC, the way the drivetrain works is very similar to the Max. The body of the Kaiju does sit higher than the Max, which is going to help with the issue the Max has with that chassis slap. Another thing the Kaiju has over the Max here is it has heavy duty steel CVA axles that is standard on this monster truck. Now, the thing with the Max is those plastic things, they tend to warp and bend and break fairly easily. Look, we broke the back left wheel off the axle pretty easily. And if you're going to get the Max wide kit, which is going to help with the stability of the Traxxas Max, you're going to then have to invest another $100 on top of the $60 I think the wide kit is to get metal drive shafts. So by having a metal stock with the Kaiju, that's a big plus in our books. So we just covered most of the important points with this Kaiju. If you want to know more about it, more about the Godzilla, make sure you go check the link in the description, click on that and you can read a whole bunch more stuff on this truck. And of course we will be doing a running full-on comparison of the Traxxas Max and the Kaiju in a future video.
Overall, on paper, this truck looks pretty good. It's definitely one of my favorites looks-wise.
Yeah, hey look, on paper it's looking good, but we need to see what it's like in the real world. So we're going to be taking this thing out very soon for its first run and then first bash sessions and see if it handles well at the track. I know these things aren't made for the track, but still it's going to be a bunch of fun taking it there. So don't miss those videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. And if you didn't, hey, give us a like anyway.
Stay safe out there on your RC adventures.
We're the RTR and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Future sound. It's time to let go. We're not going home. This feeling I can't live without. So shame on me.